Hello, my name is Odessa Esco, and this is Life in English. Today I'm going to be giving you all an update of where I am in the world, what I'm doing. First things first, I am in Canada. It's lovely and windy and just the nice cool down break I need. I was in Mexico for about a year, and although I know I will go back, I will be in Canada for at least 8 months to a year. I'm going to be living with my grandfather at my grandparents' house. So I will be giving you guys a tour of the house today and a short little interview with my grandpapa himself. So stay tuned and make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you already aren't. Welcome to my home. Well, my grandparents' home, but I've been growing up here since a child. This house is older than me and it shows, but I love it and it's in great condition thanks to my grandfather cleaning up and fixing up after all of us. Starting with the entrance, you'll be greeted by our lovely welcome in dog. This is George, my grandfather's puppy Doberman. He's about a year and a half. Say hi to everybody, Georgie. Okay, so when you first enter, of course, there's a beautiful mirror. My family has always taught me that you need a mirror by the door, to see how you look. You can't be in the streets looking crazy. So, front door, beautiful glass door. They don't do it like that anymore. This house is literally older, like a little bit younger than me, honestly. Like I was 6 or 7 when I started coming here. We have a beautiful amount of pictures. We have a lot of pictures in our house, actually. I remember giving this to my grandfather for one Father's Day. There's a lot of kids. You can see that's my family. So each of us has a photo. Look at young Odessa. I was a hobo for Christmas. That was so not politically correct, but oh well. Lots of art paintings, and all of the art paintings you see are usually made by one of my family members. Like that one was made by my younger sister Zaria. She's an artist. Like this is so, it's giving Banksy, it's giving, wonder, dream. This is like the front foyer sitting room. Actually, it's more like my bed. I literally always sleep on this couch when I visit. I'm gonna be staying here longer than, a couple weeks, so I won't, but this couch is so comfortable. And I always put like a white duvet on it, a white big fuzzy blanket. It feels like a cloud. Here, you can see the first of many plants in the house. My grandpa loves to plant and garden. He's actually cooking some of his own vegetables up for dinner right now. I will hopefully be able to show you guys, but these are huge. This is also where my grandpa comes to look at the neighborhood. He's been here, I told you, so long. Like I'm 27 and they've had this place for at least 20 years. There's lots of temples. When that temple has events, people come and like try to park in our driveway and stuff like that. Move your butt, George. Sorry. But yeah, we get a nice view. There's a bus stop, so there's lots to spy on and lots to look at. Okay. So next we have the dining room. I've spent lots of big Christmas dinners and big holidays here at this dining table and this one combined because there's so many of us. We had to use 2. Note some more of our paintings. These are all created by family members. That one is my sister Zaria again. I think that's my aunt. I love these paintings. My grandma said that she's gonna will them all to me, like all these style paintings of like what life was like back in the Caribbean. There's so many little prayer things I have, of course, as well. This is our laundry room. We have tenants in the basement below, so this is actually their laundry. A garage and another item that is almost as old as me. This was like my aunt's car when she was in university, and yeah, now it's back in the hands of my grandpa. It's still going. It's Ford Tough. My grandfather actually worked for Ford for like 35, 40 years, so we trust Ford cars. Come on, Georgie. Come on, let's go. This is the bathroom. I don't know if I need to show you guys my bathroom, but this is like, it's just a regular bathroom. Some more artwork. And little family secret, everybody likes to do number 2 in this bathroom as a kid, especially in the winter when like the heat, there's like a vent in here so the heat would come on. Anyways, yes. And also a weird story, I had a dream where there was a key behind this photo and I came downstairs and I moved the picture frame and there was a key behind it. And when I asked my grandpa about it, he's like, oh, I don't know, just give me the key. So this is my grandpa's secret snack room. When I was a kid, I thought like he just always had snacks and always had things ready, but he has them like stockpiled here and it's locked. Never mind, look at it, it's open these days. But when I was a kid, this was locked all the time with snacks in it. Okay, also take a look at all the wood stuff, okay? This table is probably older than some of you, and it's so beautiful. I don't know how they have this much china, but they do. Like literally so many sets in this buffet. Like so many sets of glass and china. I think these ones come from England. I think they got a lot of stuff when they got married as well. This is the kitchen. As you can see, our fridgy. People like to look in people's fridges. I don't know why. But as you can see in our fridge, there's lots of containers because we have different diets. I'm vegan, so I have lots of vegan food. And then he has lots of meat. And we both have different times we eat in the day and different leftovers. So it's mostly leftovers because we eat things fresh and usually eat it all up the one time. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, this is saltfish cooking. And then in here is callaloo. Let me just open it a little bit. This was cooked from his own garden. All those green stuff, it's callaloo. It's so delicious. It's gonna be steamed down. This is yam. White and yellow. Oh, I didn't know you got white too. All right, this is the exercise machine that doubles as a coat hanger because nobody exercises. A seating room. There's so much seating because there's so many people in this house. Woo woo, ah, young grandfather. Over here under the TV, we have a ancestral altar. I only really have my 2 grandmothers and one of my grandfather's cousins, but there's my great-grandmother for my grandpa and my great-grandma for my grandma. She gave her that corn, so that's corn. I don't have a photo of her. Malvina and Pearline. I made them both beaded looms with their names, with the design. And yeah, I always light an incense at the start of the day there. And over here is aloe. I use this aloe all the time in my little potions. And then we have George's little section, his water bowl, and all his leashes and toys and stuff like that and treats. Up the stairs we go. There's some more pictures. That's one of my younger nieces, Molly Mahalia. She's like a sister when we grew up. Like she was just always there. My uncle, my aunt, my older sister Tamika, uncle again. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Reading room. Lots more photos, of course. My sister came and dropped off the complete Twilight. I don't know what it's called when it's for the complete Twilight book series. And we also have the City of Bones as well. That was her edition. But mostly these are like Danielle Steele, Josh Grisham. Those are pretty well known authors, and there's so many here. There's also a lot of law books because my aunt studied law for a minute. So did my uncle. All of their certificates and awards. These lights are always closed. Like, let me just. Ooh, look at that. Much brighter. Okay. This is another painting. This is actually my uncle. One of my uncles paints, and he painted portraits of people. He painted one of one sister and then one of my uncle. Like, this is so cool. I want a self-portrait. Okay, this is where I'm staying. Bathroom. This is my bed, and those are all the pillows for it because I don't sleep with any pillows. I know I'm a serial killer. These are my suitcases / my life. Everything I own belongs in one of these suitcases, and I don't know, I just haven't unpacked because It takes me forever to unpack. This is just all my random knickknack stuff that I also had out of my suitcases mixed with some things that were already here. And yes, more windows. I love the windows. Okay, I like that this room connects to the bathroom as well. It's just another room with a gigantic bed. It's my uncle. Ooh, I can smell the yams cooking. See? Big giant room, double fans, another mirror. My uncle also likes hockey, so that's Wayne Gretzky or something. Martin Luther King. Hey, stay with it. And this room's also empty too. He's gone. It's just me and my grandpa. Come, dog. That's my grandfather's room. Sometimes I work in there because, yeah, it has a desk. As you can see, very nice. George's bed. Beautiful wardrobe. Another mirror. Big old bathroom. Jacuzzi tub, but we don't use it because, no. Standing shower. Then the bathroom over there. In that walk-in closet. Oof. I'd always go into my grandparents' walk-in closet when I was a kid and just like pick out something new. Let's just pick out something new. This was like Wonderland as a kid. My grandma has all these bags and hats and just clothes, just so much clothes. Actually, I think, ooh, this is what I bought my grandma this in Taksim in Turkey. Ooh. But just lots of interesting outfits and things like that. My grandma is always away, so, you know, the girls will play. My grandpa has really good fashion as well, but it's harder to make it work for me. This wall used to have like all of our drawings from my grandma, and then I guess we got too old and we weren't cute anymore, and my grandpa took them all down. So it's just like a bare wall, but it used to be filled with like colorings and, you know, just I love you, I miss you, grandma, stuff like that. Okay, last room is just a guest room, but it was like occupied by my brother for the longest time. He just moved out to Montreal. Oh, sorry, Vancouver. I always say it's Montreal, but it's Vancouver. So this is some of the stuff he left behind, clothes we have to donate, another closet, another mirror. But yeah, this room's not being used. It's just like empty. But the color, come on, dog. I used to slide down this balcony or railing as a kid, and my grandpa would always yell at me. I don't do it anymore, and now I'm like, it actually was so dangerous. Like I could have just fallen over, or so many things could have happened. I can't lie, I have done it since I was a child, but I definitely won't do it anymore. This money plant has been around longer than I can remember, but it goes all the way around the entire inside of the kitchen. So I always feel lucky when I'm staying at my grandparents with this big money tree, money plant, you know, just hanging above me. Okay, outside patio. There's orange paint you've probably seen at the front steps as well. Jesus. George gets what he wants. This is the crybaby. Okay, we're ready. Okay, yeah, there's like orange. And I remember one year, because it's mostly gone, he wants to redo the whole deck and stuff. But one year, like 2 summers ago, he had me out here peeling the paint on my own. And there's still so much paint left, but now I was like, it's gonna go in time. I don't feel like peeling. Ooh, now I feel like peeling it off. But at that time, I didn't feel like peeling it off in the middle of the summer. So lots of more seating. We do the barbecues. I don't know how to use that barbecue at all. This is my favorite thing about outside. It's like a swing with some seating. George's toys are out here. He loves to play. He demands it, actually. Okay, so this grass space was way more green when my grandpa didn't have a Rottweiler puppy. He dug it all up, but that's okay because the main attraction here is my grandfather's garden. This is callaloo. This is what you saw in the bush. I actually don't know what these are, but they look very interesting. This is an apple tree that is growing. Very excited to have some apples when it comes. Some more callaloo. Usually, my grandfather also has like tomatoes, zucchinis, and peppers, but because of him still being trained, he didn't plant that this year. So more callaloo over here, and this is a cherry tree. Ooh. I remember standing on the roof of this tree and picking cherries like a couple years ago. It was really scary, but my grandpa said I had to. Oof, big lock. Okay, so then we come through here and we're back where we started. This is like, I don't know, it's like our side garden area space right behind the noisy road, but you can't hear anything when we're inside. There's some more greenage, a little side balcony. And that's it. That's the house. And we're back where we started. All right, that was the walkthrough of my family home, aka my grandparents' house. Next thing I'm going to talk about is what I'm doing in terms of, teaching English and English learner content. Of course, I have my commonly confused English videos. I'm focused on that playlist, but I'm also focused on private tutoring. I'm available for private tutoring. You can DM and message me on Instagram or at my email address, Odessa's English, for more information about prices and rates and who I tutor. Outside of that, I'm just living my everyday life like a regular human, walking my grandfather's dog, watching and reading funny things, talking to family, and of course, working and engaging with people like you, watching my videos. So my life is pretty amazing right now. I feel very grateful for the place I am in the world, being in Canada right now with a lot of the world being really, really hot. I can actually appreciate Canada's cool climate for once. I'm happy that we're not in heat wave status like some other parts of the world. I call my grandpa Gramps, so we're gonna see what Gramps is up to and if he's interested in being interviewed by me right now. Okay, so I've made a couple of calls and my people talked to his people, and my grandfather is available for a short interview. Everybody, please welcome Osborne Grant. Say hi, Grandpa.
Shallow.
Okay, Grandpa, please tell our listeners and watchers what your favorite thing about living in Brampton, Ontario is.
My favorite thing is really, I love Canada on a whole, not say Brampton alone.
Okay.
I love the whole thing about Canada, everything about Canada, especially the snow.
Oh my gosh!
I like the snow.
And tell them, where are you from originally?
Oh, yes, I'm from Jamaica. I was born in the parish of St. Anne's, and I'm 84 years old.
Oh my gosh, I didn't ask for all that. Okay, I used to put it out there. Okay, 84 and young, 84 years young.
Mm-hmm.
And you like the cold better than hot Jamaica.
Yes, I did.
He's not my grandpa. I like the hot. Okay, I leave. I don't like Canadian cold.
I like the cold. I like the cold. I get along with the always. And everybody's running back home. I'm still here.
If you had to pick one thing, could be big or small, but what's one thing that you maybe don't like so much about Canada?
Oh, Lord. There's so many things I don't like. But
you said you liked everything.
Yes, I like it. There is so many things I like and there's so many things I don't like. Which one you want to know? Which one I don't like?
Don't like.
Oh, God. Yeah. Which one I don't like now? What I don't like? Really, I can think of anything that I really don't like.
That's amazing.
No, to be honest with you, I was thinking about saying the shooting and the killing and the stabbing, but it's happening all over the world.
That's true.
So, I can say that I hate it, I like it, and I can say I hate it because it's happening and I can do nothing about it.
Wow, very political. My grandpa for next president, next prime minister.
Yeah. I'm gonna take over from Trudeau.
Yes. Okay, the last and probably most difficult question. Maybe it's the easiest, but what's your favorite thing about living with me?
Ah, that's a toughie. I know you're very nice. You're very handy. You helped out a lot with this, especially with the dog. I appreciate that deeply. Yeah, man.
Aww.
So don't think I appreciate everything about you living here. So it's no one thing. It's everything.
Aw, thank you, Grandpa. That's so nice. I love being living here.
Yeah, it's not no one thing. It's everything.
It's everything.
Yes, it's everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell everybody goodbye and that they should like, comment, and subscribe.
Goodbye.
I'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.